49ers coming up on EA Sports. The season moving quickly already as we get set for today's Week 3 matchup.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, get you about 10 or 15 extra yards running with it.
First down at the 23. They're setting up screen. And a gain of 4. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. What a mess it was last week. Turning the football over 6 times.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now.
Hyde's taking the handoff.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit.
The 49ers with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago.
Third and 3.
Davis is taken down at the 49.
There is nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Screen. Reaches out and grabs it. Second down here.
Kaepernick's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Vance McDonald with the reception. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
First and 10.
Hyde's handed the football.
And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Hyde's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down here after that run play.
Hyde's going to take the handoff now. Jordan that time in on the tackle.
Hyde's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And a flag comes out.
There's a call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Second down and a long way to go.
Carlos Hyde has the catch. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple of yards.
Third down.
wide in the backfield. Single back set. Midway through the first.
High, hauls it in.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Kaepernick with the handoff. Tackles made.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First and goal to go from the 2.
Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Murphy's going to run this one out. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Ingram lines up in the backfield. First down at the 30. They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Here's a look at the Saints lineup on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
He's in the clear. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Smith's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down at the 30. Toss play. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Saints defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Going for the deep ball, and he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. High Hyde's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Set up screen. Brought down at the 20.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
It'll be third down. The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Kaepernick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Launching it deep. Makes the play.
Nice throw down the field. Big gain by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays. And the quarterback put it right on the money.
This play set up by the long gainer. Hyde's going to secure the handoff.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
The line of scrimmage, the 35.
Second down and 7. Tosses the football. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
On the offensive side, if it's third and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
It's third down coming up. The Saints will come out in the dime.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Third and 10. Torrey Smith with the reception.
The 49ers put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
One last play before the quarter ends. Now first and 10. Handoff. Jordan's all over the ball carrier.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Colin Kaepernick under center. The 49ers from the 27. Brandon Browner with the interception. That brings the play to an end.
We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
First down at the 16. And it's knocked down.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
To the ground. And that picks up 3.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Saints now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Third and 6. Looking at every option. Holston has the reception. Ingram, solo back set. Mark Ingram carries the football. Tackled down at the 47.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking a tackle.
Second down coming up. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Easy catch there. No one near him. The Saints are really battling in this game so far, and one of their main weapons has been this passing game. Breeze looked in control of the offense to this point.
Hard to believe this game is tied when you watch the offense and the quarterback. They are hot. They're throwing the football. They're making it work. And we'll see if they can get ahead with another drive. And the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
That leads us to second down. Breeze in shotgun formation. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. First down at the 18. Takes it from the strong eye. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Drew Brees has it under center. Brees on the move. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Gets out of the pocket fast and not able to make the throw for the completion, though.
Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. Mounting a serious drive. Hills shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Breeze from the shotgun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made him and knocks the football out to the ground. There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other.
The ball is fumbled. A huge turn of events. The ball's going back the other way.
Always hustle on the kick teams, and always be alert. That football came loose. What a job by the kicking team falling on it and getting that fumble.
The Saints really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last two series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side. That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Second and 10. And Ingram's got it on the handoff. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Cooks, Saints in for the score. Finding the end zone for the second time. The Saints with the PAT to come.
The point after try is in the books.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Smith's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 20. Hides the receiver on the screen. That's a gain of 7.
The 49ers coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
The 49ers from the 27. Flag is out.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Following that penalty, it's now second down and 13. Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. The 49ers in the pistol.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second and 13. Going deep. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Third down following the incompletion. The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Saints take it from the 33. Up the gut here. And that gains 1.
Ingram's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
Ingram, solo back set. Second and 9. Joshua on the reception. Reed makes the tackle.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
Inside the red zone. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Playing press coverage to the outside. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target, touchdown.
The Saints getting set for the kickoff. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The 49ers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to get them.
Kenny Vaccaro in on the interception.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Saints offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Drew Brees has it under center.
Another interception. Ball is out. He's brought to a halt.
Phil Simms, this team just does not know how to step up to this occasion today as they give the football away on the fumble.
Are you telling me the moment was too big for them, that they couldn't handle the pressure, all those types of things? Well, you know what? You might be right. They have been awful so far here today. Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
The Saints offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
2-minute warning.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
2nd and 11.
Again, they'll lean on him.
And Ingram's tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Saints have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. Brees in shotgun formation.
Hills, no stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
Smith's going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The 49ers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Torrey Smith with the catch. Smith's tackled down at the 32. That's reception number 2 for him.
Coming to the line at the 32.
Hyde in the backfield. Single back set.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Hicks has hold of him and brings him to the ground.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Kaepernick from the gun.
Has the grab. It was basically a jump ball there, Phil, and both players had an equal shot at it, but it goes to the offense. How did he do that?
Yeah, we see it more and more in the league, don't we? The quarterbacks are taught, if they're both there together, go ahead and give your wide receiver a chance to make the catch. It was tight, it was close, but it went to the wide receiver.
And that's a gain of 13.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The 49ers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Hyde's taking the handoff. San Francisco, touchdown.
That's his second touchdown today. Inside of the uprights.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Murphy's got it.
Ball is out.
A huge turn of events. The ball's going back the other way.
Well, one of the reasons why you put your fast guys on the kicking team, because you want them to run down there and hit the returners hard. That was a great hit, causes a fumble, and they recover.
Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation.
Heaving it down the field.
And it's out of bounds, incomplete. This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Spiller's got a chance for a return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Williams, the one who brings them to the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 4. Mark Ingram carries the football. Third down now.
The Saints will line up the first down markers right at the 31-yard line. And incomplete. The defense does its job forcing fourth down in a hurry.
All set to punt here.
Looking for a lane on the return.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
The 49ers come out in a bunch set. First down at the 26. Hyde's ready to run off the screen. Williams is there to make the tackle.
Second down after that pass play.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
The 49ers get a first down.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First and 10.
Hyde's handed the football.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
The 49ers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Kaepernick now on the move. Has his target.
Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down. So be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
This is 3rd down.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Quick drop back. Knocked down as he fires it.
The 49ers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And they are in on Spiller.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Saints ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, and saying some words that we can't say on the air.
Second down and 8. Landry's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, the defense, they give them the first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The Saints at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Almost intercepted. Second and 10 coming up. The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Breeze with the handoff. Now looking at 3rd down. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. No one's going to get him now. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Smith's running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Intercepted!
There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Ingram's tackled right at the 28. The Saints lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way.
And Ingram's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Snapping the football from the 28. Breeze lines up in the pistol.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. All shifting to the right. That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Ingram, solo back set. Handoff made. And Ingram's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
The Saints, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The wide receiver in motion. They need to get the play off. Another carry here. Bowman with the hit.
Ingram's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down on the way.
Gets it again. Power surge. Touchdown. We're getting late in this game, late third, and it's getting uglier by the moment, partner.
Yep, it's turned into that. I think it turned into an ugly game quite a while ago, Jim, and it's been dominating. They're just doing it in so many ways, and the opponents, they just have no answers.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The 49ers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 18. Hyde's going to take the handoff now.
After running it, it's second down.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. And they get the sack.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out. We're early in the fourth, and with this big lead, the defense may be called upon again on fourth down.
Yeah, I think they will be. I think the offense is going to go for it here. Why not? They've done nothing right all day long, so if they don't make it, it's not going to make it any worse. But I don't like their chances. The defense has been sound all day long.
The Saints on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 48. And Ingram's taken down at the 49. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right.
Cooks is going to secure the handoff. Reed's able to read that play and make the hit.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Corners are backing off here. The Saints will take the snap from the 45. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Cooks is taken down at the 26. That's his 4th catch of the day. It's first down as they head to the line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Bethays all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Second down and 13. Mark Ingram carries the football. On the way, 3rd down. Trying to beat the play clock. Down the field, and it falls incomplete.
The Saints don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Midway through the 4th quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added a field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
The 49ers weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Second down and 9. He makes the catch. He is tackled right at the 50.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Toss to the outside. Hines met at the 44.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Charging ahead. Lewis is going to make the tackle.
Coming to the line at the 44.
The 49ers come to the line. First down marker at the 40. 3rd down and 4. It's got some daylight. Going to take it the distance. all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Murphy's going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down at the 24. And they are in on Spiller. That's going to be a pickup of 4. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Trying to power his way right up the middle. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Ingram's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Landry's got it. Screen. A foot race to the end zone.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Oh, who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
And he spins away.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The 49ers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
Almost intercepted that time.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Second down and 10. Almost intercepted. Third down. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. They're in punting formation. And they are in on Spiller. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. First down at the 47. Handoff out of the I formation.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Saints will take the snap from the 45. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, Jim, if they got the lead, there's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
First down at the 39.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Okay, partner, it's still early in the season, but this team continues to stay unbeaten.
Yeah, when you're hot, Jim, Take advantage of it. Keep it going, because the NFL season, it's like 4 seasons built into one. You go up and down. So when you're hot, trust it, believe in it, and try to keep it going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.